Well, we designed the process to be as simple and as clear for the applying clinics as possible. However, sometimes the situation may occur that you're not exactly sure how to answer a particular question or what specific documentation has to be included. So, in such cases, we are at your service to support you. Yes, our colleague Martina is dedicated to this project. She knows 100% about the certification process, and she will be guiding you from the beginning to the end of the whole certification process. And the most important feature is an access to one and only European guideline for fertility clinics that focuses on patient care, which we are really proud about, and we are dedicated to make it even better and better with time. What's more, you will gain an access to research and education sections that covers important IVF topics and will also be constantly developed. And last but not least, only EFS members are eligible to apply for annual fertility care awards. The answer is yes. We want to share good practices about patient care with as many IVF professionals as possible, so any of your team members will have access to these resources. You will receive a list of questions that assessors might ask during the interview. Some of them might require you to gather some data. Perhaps you or your team members wouldn't be able to answer them on the spot. So this way you'll be able to be better prepared for the interview so all the process goes efficiently. It is suggested to go through the list of example assessor questions. In that case, we can avoid a situation where you are not 100% sure how to answer a specific question. Besides that, it's important that you make sure that your team members will be available during the booked slot. Whole interview will take up to 2 hours. It will consist of 7 sections for which your colleagues from specific department will be required. However, we will agree on a convenient agenda before the interview. Yes, the assessors will have an access to your submitted documents before the interview. This way, they are able to prepare themselves to ask the right questions and to make the process as smooth as possible. The final report will include an assessment summary breaking down for you the 7 sections that were considered during the certification process, such as patient experience, team qualification, or quality management, and others. Besides that, you will get a list of key strengths identified by assessors as well as areas for consideration together with recommendations. Yes, even if you pass, we will share the suggestions for improvement with you. One of the main goals of the certification process is to identify these areas, so you will definitely get that feedback from us. It will take maximum 2 weeks for our assessors to analyze your application and to prepare the final report. So as soon as this is ready and you fill the feedback form, which is also obligatory, we will be able to issue the certificate straight away and send it to you. The certificate will be issued in high quality digital formats, so you can use it at your website, in your communication, or you can print it according to your needs. It is definitely suggested to promote the certificate on several social media posts, newsletter, and posting the seal at your website. It is also a good idea to include it in an email signature, especially of the team members that are in direct communication with patients. Yes, we will ask you to post the information about your certificate at least once using all of your social media channels. For your convenience, we are happy to support you with preparing these drafts for these posts. The EFS directory will include a list of certified clinics with a do follow links, so all the information that patients will learn about you will come from your website. We will promote your certificate using all main social media channels such as Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or LinkedIn. At this moment, our subscribers base is almost 8,000 patients and almost 7,000 professionals. These posts will include an information about your clinic being recognized by their certificate. In case of visuals, they will only include the photo of your certificate, so there's no need for you to provide us with any additional materials or visuals. The email campaign will mostly include the information which clinic has been recognized with the certification and why. We know our audience quite good, so we know what resonates with them, when we should be communicating, so we don't expect any support from your side on this. However, you will be able to review the message before it's going to be sent. This publication will be an article dedicated to explain to the patients about the certification process and to promote the clinics that have been recognized with the certification. At this moment, it is being prepared, but as soon as this is ready, you will have an access to check it out. At this moment, our social media subscribers database is nearly 50,000 patients, and your clinic will be promoted in four languages: English, German, French, and Italian. Our newsletter subscribers list consists of over 20,000 patients at this moment. They can come from all over the world, but mostly from the UK, Germany, France, and Italy. We know our audience pretty good, and we have the statistics when we should be sending our campaigns to make it the most efficient and effective for you as possible. However, if you have a specific wish, we are open to discuss that. The interview will be conducted by our experienced colleague Caroline. She has been in charge of our online events for several years already, and she has a great feeling of what patients would like to hear during such interview. Of course, the copy of the interview will be given to you so you can use it for your own purposes.